It was officially the hottest pepper in the world until last year. The recipe I sent told me to put in 2. I put in 4. We're gonna do a homemade Carolina Reaper phal. Oh fuck. Yes, today we're gonna be making 4 recipes that are gonna get progressively hotter, culminating in a Carolina Reaper phal. Now, I really don't like hot and spicy food, but I'm quite an inquisitive person, and some of the recipes today are ones that I've always wanted to try. We're actually going to start with something which is almost like a fondue. There's a Chinese province called
Sichuan.
So a lot of people venture to that region of China just to enjoy the spicy food. So whereas the rest of the video is on like the Scoville scale, Sichuan is known for its peppercorns. And these peppercorns are apparently spicy and mouth-numbing and come from the prickly ash tree, a citrus-like flavor, and induces a tingling numbness in the mouth akin to a 50 Hertz vibration due to the presence of hydroxy-alpha sansol. Apparently their pungency comes from other compounds, but that's not to say in our hot pot which we're making, we're not putting chilies in it anyway. So there will actually be some Scoville in it also. This actually could end up being the hottest out of the lot. I have no idea, but this really intrigued me. So I'm just making up some chicken stock with a stock cube here. The ingredients behind me there are actually quite, well, normal. We've got some ground cloves, star anise, bay leaves, cinnamon stick, 3 garlic cloves, ginger. Now you see, if that was it, that's the base of something quite nice. However, I don't know where this is gonna go. We need 3 more things. In this bag, I needed to get some whole dried chilies. Now these are about 60,000 Scoville units. Ordered this online. This is a spicy flavor hot pot base mix that you normally dilute down. So that's where the stock will come in. That has actually got like a flame around a chili there. I'm a little scared. Potentially it could look like this actually. And last but not least, these are the Sichuan peppercorns. I only need about a tablespoon of these, but look at the color on them. Really interesting. Now this is what could pack a punch. I really don't want to bite a whole one potentially. But anyhow, we're frying up the ginger. We're going to caramelize ginger. I've never done that before. So the ground cloves, bay leaf, cinnamon stick, anise. One I just said anise out loud. Do not put your niece in. They probably won't like it. And the garlic. And suddenly that's gone really muddy. It smells all right still though. It smells good. This is the spicy base mix thing. Oh, I thought it was going to be a powder. It's really, really angry. In go those peppercorns, the chilies, and there is, oh my word. Oh no, what are those bits in it? Has it got more chili in it? Oh, please don't. Please don't. I do not need to start the day like this. I've already got toilet paper in the freezer. I've just checked the ingredients, and those lumps are chilies. That's the bulk of it. So I've just put more chilies with my chili and a few broad beans. And they do not look like that right now, but there's definitely some sort of sweet element. I'm smelling it. Almost like teriyaki vibes going on right now. But this is where I'm quite happy because we're gonna add in the chicken stock. Oh my word. It's almost quite mesmerizing in some ways. It's like a delicate jacuzzi of potential pain, but then it might not be. I might really like this. But this is basically our base stock mix. So I was just reading, and then for a dipping sauce, you can kind of have whatever you want, really. I've gone for some soy sauce, but you could have sesame oil. But this is the last thing. So what you would normally do is have this in like a hot pot, sat on the table, people all sit around fondue style, and you dip in raw food and cook it in the heat. So fish, beef, chicken, pretty much anything in small pieces, using the heat of the soup to cook it through, and you then dunk it in the sauce. Now, other than a slow cooker, and because I want to move on, I've not really got anything else I can put that in, so I'm actually going to use pre-cooked meats, and also some rice noodles, which it says you can also use too. So you'd be sat around the table, but this would be raw meat, and it would be simmering away, and we just stir it around like so. And then obviously this is some rice noodles. Wow. And like I say, the meat is cooked through. So in there, but then into your Dunkin' sauce. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's warm, but in a really nice way. I've not really had much hot food in my life, but when I have a curry, I don't like a korma. Too much like coconut and sweetness, it's like too sweet. I really don't like a hot curry, but I want to know that there's some flavor and depth going on, and that is phenomenal. Oh, ooh. That is phenomenal. It is hot. Don't get me wrong. In fact, that's getting hotter now. Ooh. I need to save my milk, I think, because if that is hot already, it is tingling. There's like depth, there's citrus notes, there's those autumnal spices from the cinnamon and anise. I really like that. My outside of my mouth feels like it's on a journey. Oh, well, that is actually hot. I'm gonna stop there because I'm starting to get minor sniffles, but I really like that and I wanna quit while I'm ahead. It's been about 10 minutes and there is still a heat in my mouth. It's like it's not going away. It's a nice heat right now. So it's time to up the Scoville scale, and I've actually already started recipe number 2. Now, living with the girls, they do not like spicy food whatsoever, so I very, very rarely make it. However, I'm gonna make homemade jerk chicken, and apparently authentic stuff has a really good kick. And to achieve that, we're gonna use Scotch bonnet peppers. And they do look like little peppers, don't they? Very innocent, very shiny, very glossy, almost strawberry-like, but they pack roughly 250,000 of Scoville units. Now, I've already made the marinade for our jerk chicken, and it was quite a lot of ingredients. So I had some red onion, spring onions, soy sauce, vinegar, oil, the juice from an orange, the juice from a lime, some chopped garlic cloves, some more ginger, brown sugar, nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, thyme, bit of salt and pepper, and those Scotch bonnet peppers, which I removed the stalks and roughly chopped, went in there. Oh, that all gets whizzed up together to create our jerk marinade. In this Ziploc bag, I've got some chicken that I've just put like slash marks through so the marinade can hopefully get into it. And whilst that's marinating, I'm gonna make the first recipe that you've actually already seen me try. Time travel. This was a recipe someone sent to me that they raved about. Yeah, and I'll pour the rest into this saucepan and we'll bring that to a simmer to drench the chicken once it's done. Maybe. If this is gonna blow my head off, I ain't doing it. Despite the potential heat, I think that's what authentic jerk chicken is. It is on my bucket list to one day try and get to Jamaica and try it. If I don't, I'll just have to have it here in good old Somerset. Here we go. It smells incredible. Whilst that's cooling down, if the washing up is anything to go by, I just had a massive sneezing fit. Oh dear. I'm really happy with that. It's cooled down slightly. I'm loving like the slash marks through the chicken as well, where that marinade has managed to get in there for those 2 hours. Lovely stuff. I'm at the territory. Oh, it's like the whole same feeling as before. I'm feeling it more on my lips. I really wish I put some sort of, that was a tip, put some chapstick on. Lip gloss. That is fiery. I can do it. I don't want to get any on my lips. Oh, that is brilliant. I love that. However, oh my gosh. Oh, it's coming a bit here. Well, we've got to do it. We've got to do it properly. Is this properly? I don't think it is. It's just using some of that spare marinade. Oh my word. Please, Barry, please, please, please don't. Come on. Oh, that's sweeter. I really got the taste of the lime then. Ah. Oh. The good news is I've definitely got some on my bottom lip then, and I can still partially feel it. I'm not gonna have the milk. Some people say having milk can make it worse. Water is really bad because it washes all of the heat around your mouth. It doesn't, it spreads it. Whereas I think milk, oh, crikey. I'm getting more benefit to like just breathing in and out like that. That's enough. For me, that's probably top tier that I would ever really want to go. However, oh my gosh, we move on to number 3. Apparently when you have hot food like that, there is supposed to be like this very brief moment of like euphoria when you're eating it. And I think I slightly got that then, and I was a good boy. I didn't have any of my milk. I'm gonna keep that. I might need the rest of it. Oh my gosh, my lips are on fire. Next up on the screen right now is something called a boot jolokia chili, AKA a ghost chili. Apparently we trim off the top part, slice it in half, and these seeds here, although I think that's what contains most of the heat, I've been told to get those out, and I'm not against that whatsoever, so that I can kind of put them on. Oh my gosh, they smell really strong. How can you smell strong like that? I'm quite scared now. But yeah, there's my seeds there. There's definitely still some seeds in there, but these are 1 million Scoville typically ghost peppers. Because what we're doing? Well, we're making a dip. I think it's very unlikely that if I like this, I'm gonna pour it on the chicken, but there's only one way to find out. I was actually reading a lot of curry places like dye their foods like red to make it more appealing. So you know when you go to a curry house, sometimes it's just, that's not actually what you're eating, that's natural color. They'll use paprikas or other food colorants to really sort of push the redness. Nice chopped pepper. Salt, vinegar, sugar, garlic, water. Now to be fair, I'll just boil that down now. Whiz that up. That's going to be lovely. Till we add these. Oh my gosh, there are seeds in it still. Oops. Well, we didn't get dressed up for nothing, did we? However, I will say the 2 recipes I've had so far, I would eat again. I generally would. They're all right. I just need to be like, yep, Barry, you're going to Heat Town. Well, I don't know where this one's going to take us. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's like, what? I've just looked and the recipe I sent told me to put in 2. I put in 4. No. Oh gosh, why? Damn, I'm scared. Oh no. So sometimes known as the ghost pepper or ghost chili, a hybrid chili pepper cultivated in northeast India. In 2007, it was the hottest chili pepper, 170 times hotter than Tabasco. You know what? I've read enough. Seriously, I've got like, my nose has got really runny. I just popped to get a tissue, I've come back in and the smell is, this is really pungent. Oh gosh. Okay, with the ghost being Indian, I've got a naan bread for dunking. I've got my topped up milk. I've got a full fat plain yogurt. I've got some ice cream on standby, a runny nose and a ramekin for dunking. Oh my word. It looks like carrot soup. Barry, it's carrot soup. That's it. Let's just try a little bit like this. Here we go. Oh. Oh. That is still going hotter and hotter and hotter. I don't know if I brought up a tolerance though, but like, is it going to happen again? Am I going to get this second wave of just like complete heat? I'm getting really warm. Oh. It's not going any higher, so I might regret this. Oh. Oh, that's hot. Holy schmoly. Oh, wow, that is, I'm getting that buzz. It's getting hotter. Oh. Oh. Like someone's put a flamethrower. Woo. I've never had anything that hot before. Why am I having more? Ah! Ah! No, I've got to have milk. I've got to have milk. When I had bread with it, jeez. The bread does take it a bit away, but it absorbs it and all of a sudden it comes back. But the direct spoon that I had, woo! Blimey. And I thought those other things would dilute it down. It spread it more. Oh my gosh. I can't have any more of that, I'm really sorry, but I'm glad that I've tried it, really glad. Right, let's go one hotter, and as someone has said to me, oh Carolina, or don't fear the Reaper. Yes, Carolina Reapers that I'm holding on the screen right now. Why do they always look so innocent? We're gonna do a homemade Carolina Reaper file. Oh fuck, oh my gosh, it keeps repeating on me, I'm so sorry. As strong as that was, I have not needed to break into the yogurt yet. Whew. The Carolina chili pepper is a cultivar of the Capsicum chinense plant, developed by an American breeder called Ed Curry. Hi Ed, oh I love your surname, Curry. The irony. The Scoville units can range from 1.6 million up to 2.2. It was officially the hottest pepper in the world until last year, when another pepper called Pepper X, again made by Ed, superseded it at 2.6 million Scovilles. Now I've not got a Pepper X, sorry Ed. The Carolina Reaper is going in a file. Typically the hottest curry when you go for one. I've never ordered one, but I do believe that the ghost ones are normally used instead of a Carolina Reaper. This should just take it up a notch, which of course I'm really desperate to try. Damn you, Ed. Oh, the Reaper is described as having a fruity taste, with the initial bite being sweet and then immediately turning to molten lava. This time the seeds are staying in. And I love how we've accidentally stumbled upon this man, I think he's in his 60s now, called Ed, whose life purpose now is to make exceptionally hot chilies. Oh. Oh my word, even just being around them like that, they're giving off this really strong scent. I keep wanting to say more, but genuinely, like, that is potent. Like, it's proper hell. So I'm gonna add in some onions, some lamb oil. We've got loads more ingredients to go in. I'm still looking over that jerk chicken going, yeah, to be honest, you're all right. All right, so just cooking this round. Oh my gosh, the fumes are crazy. It's the Grim Reaper, all right? It's giving me a chilli cold. My senses are through the roof. For context though, my tripod was there. I was leaning right over the pan there, so don't do that. Basically, I'm cooking it down a bit. In goes the garlic, more ginger, just because I've got some here, might as well use it, and some spring onions. Whew. Getting emotional. It's like I've been watching Titanic again. We're gonna add in some cardamom seeds, some paprika, turmeric, cumin, and this is some medium curry powder, tomato puree, tin of chopped tomatoes, chicken stock again, and then we can play around with it as much as you want. So maybe like simmer it for 20 minutes, let the flavors develop, or even longer if you wish. I mean, making that in a slow cooker with the Carolina Reapers in there, woo! Maybe do that outside. I actually feel a lot less nasally now. I think it's because we've actually fully encased, like all of those chilies and peppers are just kind of like covered in other ingredients now. It seemed to be like once you sliced it open and those seeds were airborne, the whole scent of it is like, here I go, like wandering around the kitchen going, yeah. Didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Was not expecting that on my bingo card. You know, like Indian restaurants, sometimes they'll serve like a swirl of yogurt, you know, something like that into the curry. I kind of wish I had that as an option right now. I don't even know why I'm spooning that sort of amount in there. I'm not going to eat anywhere near. Well, I might like it. You never know. Oh, shall we do this? Again, it does look really, really nice. The Reaper itself has dissolved and spread all along that. I feel like I've got away with it, so I'm going to go quite big on this. Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! That is some heat right there. Ooh. Why has that made that milk taste so sweet? Ah. Oh, blimey. Oh, that hurts so much in my chest. It's like all of the heat before, but it's like swirling around like a washing machine, just constant, and it's getting hotter. Oh, it's really burning. I didn't actually get any lamb though. Ah, no. Ah, it's like okay at first. Like it described, perhaps having some sweet notes, and all of a sudden, it's almost like this, like it feels like someone's just drawn a black line right down it, and it just goes to pure like hell. That is so, like, that's not enjoyable at all. Oh. 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 You know, at the start of the video I was like, I'm quite inquisitive and I like to tick the box and say that I've tried something. I think I can safely say I'll never have a Carolina Reaper fowl again. Wow. Like my eyes are watering, I feel like I'm sweating. I'm proud of myself though, I've done it. Wow, why is that still going to get hotter? Oh my word. Oh. Like seriously, it is really, really hot, and I'm not getting any. I mean, we put a lot of flavour, we put a lot of depth and levels into that. I'm missing all of that just for pure heat and maybe some people have got a higher tolerance and then they still get the flavours, but I don't understand why you would want to eat something so hot and miss out on the taste of like a nice curry. Oh, my lips are on fire. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's good. Cold yogurt. This is like the last thing I want to look at. But it's only really, but it's only really because of this. I really liked that. It looks the most sinister out of all of it. The jerk chicken, that really went up a notch, but that had depth to it. This was hot. This was really hot. I don't know about that. And that was just pure pain served with rice. Oh, the burning is on my lips mostly now. It feels so good just to spread yogurt on it and be like, oh. I'll write the recipes up if you want to try them, but my favourite one for simplicity, which now I really want a barbecue, is the jerk chicken. Cheers for watching. Mrs. B's been working from home for the last half an hour just as I finished that off. And since I finished filming, you've been sneezing and coughing.
Something's just got right up my nose and I'm not even in here with it.
Not me, it wasn't me.